So my trans flag arrived and it's fucking huge. That is it folded, because without it, it said it was 5 foot. I don't know why I didn't anticipate it would be that big, but okay, so what's up guys, my name's Ollie and today I wanted to make a video that I haven't actually really seen made. I'm sure there are some sort of outlets out there, but I haven't seen many, and this video would have been helpful for me when I was going through it. So yeah, basically today I wanted to talk about applying to university when you're transgender. Obviously this video is only really going to be applicable to those in the UK because we all use the same kind of website to apply to uni, and I don't know how it works in other countries, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah. Basically, there's a website called UCAS. I'm assuming that most of you guys who live in the UK know what that is. It's just basically the site that we use to apply to uni over here in England and like the UK. There's like 5 or 6 segments that you have to fill in before you can send it off to uni. It's like personal details, your education, what choices you pick in your personal statement, stuff like that. And basically there is a certain way to do it if you're transgender. Brilliant. So when you go on to the personal details bit, you have to put in, it's really funny because the first bit is whether you're like a Mr. or a Miss, so I picked Mr, and then you have to say your gender, so I picked male, and then you have to put your name in, just like your birth name. So mine's Summer, so it's like Mr. Male and then it's Summer, and I'm like, that's gonna be an issue maybe. Quick disclaimer, I don't know if I've ever told you guys my birth name before. Clearly it's very feminine. I don't mind you guys knowing it, but please don't just like use it against me or anything. Just, I know you won't, but I just thought I'd have to make a quick disclaimer about that. Obviously I'm Ollie, that's my real name. So yeah, please just, yeah. So yeah, I filled in all my details, so you have to put your, like, I picked my preferred pronouns and I also picked my preferred gender. Not preferred gender, but you know what I mean. And then when you get like a bit further down, there's 2 options. There's one about your sexual orientation and there's one about whether you identify as transgender or not. I ticked the box obviously to say that I identify as transgender, and then it comes up with a little like drop box at the bottom where you put your preferred name in. So obviously I put Oliver. There is an option where you can put prefer not to say. I don't know what implications that causes. I don't know whether you would have to tell somebody about it, because I just ticked that I was transgender and then put my preferred name in. So there is that option. I'm not sure what the relevance to the sexual orientation question is. I don't know whether it's just like, we're equal and we will take anybody. So yeah. You do not have to have your name legally changed. There was no, I didn't have to show any proof that I was transgender. I just ticked the box and I put my preferred name down. So you don't have to be out. You don't have to have a legal name change. Because when I ticked it, because this was a couple of months ago now, I wasn't out to my family. I was out to obviously my friends and stuff, but I wasn't out to my family, and I also wasn't out to the 6th form. So I am now, like, my 6th form head and that knows, and I'm planning on coming out next week, I think, to everybody. There's some reasons why I haven't done it yet. Basically, I'm the first transgender person that in my school who's wanted to come out. So there's like implications and legal stuff that they have to do to show that they're providing me with the right care and whatever. It's really stupid because I'm only part-time. I only go for 5 hours a week. And when I was like going, I had to have a meeting with the head, and she was talking to me about like what I was most worried about and what bathrooms I would use and stuff. And I'm like, honestly, the maximum time I'm in 6th form is 3 hours. I don't need to pee in that time. I can hold it. And she was like, yeah, but what happens if they also have a unisex toilet on the top, like one in the middle floor, so I just use that if I ever really need to pee. And they were talking to me about like, they were making it sound like a much bigger deal than it was, and to be honest, not that many people in the 6th form even know who I am, because I'm a year 14, because I stayed an extra year because I picked up biology last year. It's a whole thing. But yeah, none of the year 12s know me, and only really the biology class in year 13 and a couple of the others know who I am. So I was like, to be honest, I don't want it to be some huge deal. I don't want there to be some huge assembly about it or anything, because I don't think that people who didn't even know me as Summer, and like who didn't know me or doesn't know me at the stage that I'm in right now at 6th form should know that I'm transgender, and should know, like, if they didn't know my name before, they should just know me as Ollie now if they need to know it. Do you know what I mean? So I tried to explain that, but hopefully that works out. I strongly recommend doing so, at least just telling like your tutor and your 6th form head, because they are going to see it. They will see your whole UCAS application, including your like sexual orientation, whether you identify as transgender. They will see your preferred name, etc, etc. So they're going to find out anyway, and it just would make life so much easier if you just told them. Even if you don't want to come out at 6th form or college, just inform them of it, because they're going to find out anyway, so it just avoids the confusion and stuff. The other day, actually, I was going through with one of my teachers that doesn't know. I didn't think she knew anyway. I wouldn't have been bothered if she did, but I didn't think she knew. And then we were going through my education stuff, and she wanted to check all of it, that I ticked it all right. So obviously I had to go into my personal details, and she didn't say anything, but you know when you're just like, oh, okay, because obviously it has all my preferred name and stuff on it. There's also, you can put whatever email you want on there, whichever one you use primarily. So I used my Oli one because I have an Oli email. So yeah, that's what I did, and she just said to me, the only thing she said about it was like, oh, they will email you on that email, and I was like, that's totally fine, that's the one I use. So, and then in terms of like going to open days and stuff, I've actually just got back from one. I was just at Nottingham University open day, and I just put, you have to like book onto open days usually, so I booked on, and I said my name was Oliver Fithian. There was no questions asked. I put my Oli email down, and then when I went to register today, I just said that my name was Oliver, and it was totally fine, and nothing bad happened, and so that's always nice. So yeah, once I've put all my personal statement stuff and sorted that all out, and I've picked my choices, it will send off, and I will be going to uni as Oliver, which is amazing. I hope this video was relatively helpful. I know it would have been helpful for me if before I was applying. If you have any questions or anything that I haven't covered in this video, just comment them down below, and I'll try do my best to answer to all of you guys, because I want to be helpful. That's what I'm here for. And again, like I say at the end of every video, I'm not sure what subscribers I'm on now, but we're very close to 50, so it'd be wicked if we could get that before the end of the year. We've got like almost 2 months to do it in, so I'll be doing a binder giveaway when that happens. Also, if I reach 100 subscribers by the end of this year, I'll be doing a binder giveaway and a packer giveaway, a Mr. Limpy one, to 2 of my subscribers. So yes, get subscribing guys, and I'll see you next week. Yeah, salad taped on. Look at that craftsmanship.